We have had so much fun on 2K24, and the fun will continue all summer long. Make sure to look out for us out there on the court.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Whitmore. Thompson is out there with Green. And it's Smith. And it's Carter in center. And for the Hawks, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Max Strus. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Wesley in at the point guard. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Pass to Strus. Inside, Okongwu. Yes, that goes in.
They're going hard for the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And Green gets it to go.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
To the middle, here's Okongwu. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
One shot. Okongwu. One shot.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Thompson passes to Carter. There's the dish to Green. And Wesley pulls it down. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Poke loose. Okongwu kicks to Strus. Wesley with the ball. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And it's sent back by Carter. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Shot clock at 2. Bridges shot good. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Whitmore. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Now, here is Smith, and you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And that one, good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here's Green. a dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. And that one's good. Whitmore.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Wesley the pass to Okongwu. Now, here's Strus. He's tightly guarded. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And Atlanta has possession. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And they take the lead.
God, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
There's the pass to Vanderbilt. It's Strus on the wing. Still without a basket. Here's Okongwu. And good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Now here's Thompson. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Got a piece of it. Here's Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now that we're past the trade deadline, Greg, what's crucial as we head into the All-Star break?
Well, for teams that traded for players to try to make them comfortable, and for teams that stood pat to continue pounding that rock and building chemistry.
That's good from Carter.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Down low, Vanderbilt, and it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Box down. Onyeka Okongwu. His second. Team second.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Jabari Smith. 2 shots.
Throw good, Smith.
Look, a big man who can score at all 3 levels, they do not grow on trees. Smith Jr., he is one of them.
Jared Allen's checked in for Atlanta. And so he makes both from the line.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the line.
Passes it to Bridges. And here is Wesley. There's the lob to Bridges. He can't hit that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
A very strong young man. Allen, tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
Thompson against Bridges. Out to Smith. Pass to Whitmore. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And the Rockets making a change here. Here's Strus. Still yet to score. Pass to Bridges. Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. Bridges with the steal. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Bridges passes to Wesley. Back to Bridges.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now Whitmore. 6 points for him. A three-pointer off the mark. Up top, Strus. He's covered by Thompson. Poked away. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Whitmore heading to the hoop.
Nice active hands from Green.
Thompson.
The Hawks trail by 5. And here is Wesley. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Wesley against Green. No good with the triple. The Hawks have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Bridges kicks to Wesley. Strus, that's for 2. Kept alive. Second chance effort. And Allen with the layup. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Here's Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Team second.
That one on Thompson. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Christian Wood comes in for Vanderbilt. And A.J. Griffin subbed in for Max Strus. Houston also making some changes. Boozer, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Whitmore. And it's Harper in for Thompson.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Green passes to Harper. Shoots over Wesley. The Rockets again can't hit.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
At the elbow, Griffin. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Wesley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Green with the ball. Last game he had 34 points. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Just a beautiful jump shot. Green is the prototype NBA 2 guard.
For Houston, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Now here's Griffin. He has yet to score. And the pass to Joe. To the paint. Here's Wood. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Team's third.
Catching the defender a little bit out of position, Wood just has the natural feel for how to get his points.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Can you believe that Christian Wood went undrafted? Here's a guy that has the size, the shooting, the defense, everything NBA teams want.
All free throws good from Wood. Here's Harper. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Over in the corner, Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Green's got 11 points.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Bufkin. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Wood with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Harper, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Number 15.
Houston making a switch. Ryan's checked in.
Substitution for the Rockets. Bryant.
Passes it to Wood. Here's Bufkin. 6 on the shot clock. Floats it up for Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Obviously, Wood is in sync with his team. Perfectly timed leap to throw down that finish.
Now Eason hasn't made one yet. Here's Boozer. Kicks it out to Bryant. Fires the 3. And they'll get another chance. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Joe. And Boozer with the block. And he recovers it. Pass to Bufkin. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Harper. 8 points his last outing. 1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Joe. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Yep, that one goes in there.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And now the first timeout call here for the Rockets. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Atlanta. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build on the wins as the season goes on.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Now here's Harper. Still scoreless. Here's Boozer. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Hawks.
Here's Joe. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Griffin. Another three for Atlanta.
Their D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Bryant looking it over. And here's Harper from the arc. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Okongwu for the Hawks.
36.
He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Wendell Carter. Whitmore is out there with Smith. Then it's Green, and it's Thompson into the 2-guard slot. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Here's Wesley. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Third person.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
For Houston, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Max Strus is checked in for Atlanta. And that one misses. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
And, you know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And he gets it to go.
Defense tries to slow down Smith, but he takes it right to them.
Here's Buffkin. He's got 5. Pass to Vanderbilt. Over Smith. Vanderbilt misses.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
Here's Buffkin. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And they recover it. Okongwu kicks to Wesley. Now, here's Strus. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Hawks haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Three shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Thompson outside. Carter on the wing. Pass to Whitmore. Green against Wesley. Shots good by Green.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Give it up one more time for your ATL Inside.
Hawks making a switch here. Bridges checks in.
A moment here to see some stats for Thompson. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, putting up about 18 points per, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Green in the post. Covered by Wesley. Pass to Whitmore. A 3 ball. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists tonight. The Hawks leading by 5. The pass to Vanderbilt. Over Smith. Vanderbilt misses.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Thompson dishes to Smith. Stolen. Up top for Vanderbilt. Covered by Smith. Here's Wesley. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Okongwu's now got 11 points. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points. And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And here is Wesley. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. Here's Green. Pass to Whitmore. Smith outside. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Well, that's a nice move and a great sign for Smith as he continues to develop his handle.
Green against Wesley. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And it's Smith missing. The Hawks leading by 5. Strus with it. No scoring in this one. Passes it to West. Lays it up off the glass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Thompson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn. To the middle. Buckets with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Max Strus, his first, team second.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Thompson, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Allen's checked in for the Hawks. Christian Wood comes in for Vanderbilt. And so Thompson nails both of them.
I don't even think he had one free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
Here's Wesley. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Wesley's got 11.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Pass to Eason. Back to Harper. There's the drive. Eason. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Allen outside. And there's the pass to West. A basket good off the assist from Allen. He's got 13.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
And what a splash Tari Eason has made with his defense since entering the league.
Yeah, he's just so disruptive when he's on the ball, Greg. He has those arms that just knock everything free. The man is an absolute menace on that side of the floor.
Shot by Eason, no good.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Bridges. No good that time. Good D by Thompson.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Wesley the pass to Strus. Now Wesley. 13 points in the game. Unloads. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Houston.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Here's Wesley. He feeds it to Bridges. Pass to Wesley. Clock at 6. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Bridges. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Thompson inside. He's against Bridges. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. 5th, Jared Allen.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Bufkin. He's got 8. Allen outside. Pass to Griffin. The tray. And it's Harper with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And the foul called on Jared Allen.
Team's four.
That's his first foul. Outside Boozer. Inside. Here's Thompson. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And so it's Atlanta with it. The Rockets making the shot. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Allen kicks to Wood. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Griffin. That one wide left.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Now here's Boozer. Nothing on the board. Good on the bucket.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Allen outside. Kicks it to Griffin. Pass to Joe. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Joe's got 5.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Eason. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Bufkin. He's got 8. Joe passes to Allen. Can't connect from short range.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Wood. There's the 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Ty Lue, good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It was a shaky first quarter for Houston. They wasted no time putting themselves in a difficult situation, having some issues at both ends of the floor, and falling behind by 8 points by the time the period came to a close. The second quarter went a lot better for them, and they got right back where they wanted to be before the half and now hold the 1-point lead. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. The scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Okongwu is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Wesley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 3. And here is Wesley with the drive. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Oh, sweet move there, taking the defender off the dribble and then just cruising in for the layup.
Here's Green. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Bridges against Thompson. Knocked away. Off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Now, here's Strus. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 3. Carter pulls it in. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Whitmore. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Smith against Bridges. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. The pass to Strus. Here's Bridges. He's covered by Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Wesley. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Here's Whitmore. He's got 15. Green left side. Smith finds Thompson. Clock at 4. Shoots over Bridges. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Thompson's got 17 now. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Strus. Over Whitmore. And it's Strus missing.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Allen's checked in for Okongwu.
Coming to the floor for your Hawks, Jared Allen.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Rockets, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, they had a plan coming into this year, and they stuck with it, and it's worked out to perfection.
And it's Wesley missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Shots good by Green. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Bridges outside. Passes to Wesley. Rockets with the rebound. Thompson in the corner. No good on the three. The Hawks trail by 5. Wesley with the ball. He's got 19. Pass to Strus. Wesley with the ball. Over Green. Green with the block.
Great defense there by Green. Love seeing him use that athleticism to block some shots.
Bryant is checked in for the Rockets. Houston leading by 5. Now the pass to Carter. He kicks it to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. And a missed layup. Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Bridges inside. Headed by Green. Connects on the 9-footer. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night.
It seems like Bridges' confidence just grows every year, taking it right to the defender.
Now Strus, still without a basket. With the shot, Green with the rebound.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And it's denied.
Great defense by Bridges. He has so much pride on that end.
Strus against Bryant. Here's Wesley. Gets to the corner and buries it. Wesley's got 21 in the game. Houston in the lead. Green bounce pass. Here's Smith. Rebounded by the Hawks. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's time for an injury report. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Onyeka Okongwu is doing. David.
Guys, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head athletic trainer about his status. And from what he can tell, he said it doesn't appear to be a terrible injury. He will not return to the game, and he may not be back on the court for a couple of games so he can heal up. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know quite how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. No good on the second free throw.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Here's Bufkin. 8 points for him. Griffin kicks to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
His first, team second.
Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. In second, the Rockets.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And he's good on the first of 3. And the Hawks making a change here. Joe's checked in. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Good on the second free throw. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. For Houston, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Green dishes to Bryant. Shoots it up. The Rockets again can't hit. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Pass to Wood. Here's Joe, guarded by Green. Joe passes to Allen, and Boozer with the block. To the paint, here's Bryant, and the dunk by Bryant.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. Pass to Joe. Here's Bufkin. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Joe's got 7 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Green. And he banks in the layup.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
Kicks it to Griffin. Pass to Bufkin. Shoots over Bryant. And the rejection by Bryant. And finished off by Wood. Rockets trail by 3. Green passes to Smith. Dishes to Bryant. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And he's a guy who would rather pass the ball off than take a bad shot. Completely unselfish. Unbelievable. I love the way he plays. And he makes the first. And the Rockets making a change here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Rockets trail by 4. And it's Boozer penetrating. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. Here's Harper. Gets an open look and hits. Harper's got his second basket of the game.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now here's Griffin. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's Joe. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New York Knicks. And then on Wednesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Pelicans in New Orleans.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Here's Bufkin, defended by Bryant. It's Wood, top of the key. Offline from the top of the key. For Houston, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And Bryant kicks to Harper. Boozer passes to Bryant. Driving in. Not going to go that time.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got his second bucket of the night. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Bryant. Back to Harper. From the stripe. That one drops for him. Harper's got 6 points.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Now here's Griffin. 6 points for him.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
The kick out to Boozer. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Bryant. They grab their own miss. Eason passes to Harper. Back to Eason. And here is Bryant. Shot clock at 6 for the lead. And the 3 ball is good. Bryant's got 6 in the quarter. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail.
It's deflected. 1:07 left to play in the third. The kick out to Boozer. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's Joe. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Hawks. And a change for the Rockets. Thompson's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Harper the pass to Boozer, and the dunk by Boozer.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Down low. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Third personal.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Thompson in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Thompson's got 20 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bufkin. 11 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. He's off on that one. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Rockets on top. Ending the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so in the game for the Rockets. Whitmore is out there with Smith. Then it's Green. Then it's Thompson. Here's Bufkin. That shot off. Good D by Thompson. Smith dishes to Thompson. The pass to Green. Lets the three fly. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Here's Whitmore. Smith left side. And it goes down 2 points.
And it's the focus of Smith right there. He gets it to fall through the contact.
Here's Bufkin. Guarded by Green. This is it to Vanderbilt. Outside Griffin. Over Smith. And the shot goes down. And that's 10 points for A.J. Griffin.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Back to Green, and he makes good on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Look, I don't care if Green is shooting from outside or in the paint close. This man finds a way.
Pass to Bufkin. And it's off from three-point range. Houston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Houston making a switch. Carter's checked in.
Jalen Green. Watch out.
What's up? Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. To the right side. Griffin finds Vanderbilt. Back to Griffin. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Thompson surveying the floor. He dishes it to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
It's just so impressive inside. What a finish by Smith.
Now, here's Bridges. To the inside. Great D that time from Green.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense. Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Here's Strus. And Thompson sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And it's Strus missing. Houston leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Ah, forget about those three-point shots. Jabari dunked. Yeah, they're just a little bit easier.
Here's Bufkin. Headed by Green. Griffin passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Griffin. Strus in the corner. 5 to shoot. Over Whitmore. And Thompson sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Hawks making a change here. Wesley's checked in. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Thompson. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Atlanta calls timeout. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Here's Wesley. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. Pass to Wesley. Just 5 to shoot. The feed to Bridges. Over Thompson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, some kids you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Green, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Wesley. And here's Strus. To end the drought. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the pass to Wesley. And the rejection by Smith.
Read the shooter like a book. Smith Jr. really disruptive on D.
That one falls. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Rockets.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
3 points.
Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Houston leading by 15. Passes it to Green. Smith on the wing, defended by Griffin. Green lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Vanderbilt. The pass to Wesley. Back to Vanderbilt. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. He kicks to Carter. Here's Green. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Wesley the pass to Bridges. Wesley with the ball. Clock at 6 from about 19 feet. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
It's Thompson off the drive. The shot, no good. The Hawks trail by 15. It's Wesley on the wing. Back to Bridges. Pass to Wesley. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
This is what Green loves to do, getting strong positioning inside and going to work.
Green against Wesley. Passes it to Strus. In the corner, it's Bridges. Another three for Atlanta.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Out to the wing, and a wide open look for Whitmore. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Steps back and shoots. And it's Wesley missing.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Pass to Whitmore. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Shooting for Houston. Whitmore taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Allen's checked in for Griffin. And a switch here also for Houston. Boozer, he's checked in for Smith. He hits the second from the line. The Hawks trail by 15. Now, here's Bridges. Now Wesley. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. Thompson outside. Pass to Carter. Shoots over Wesley. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Wesley the pass to Vanderbilt. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. A.J. Griffin's checked in for Atlanta.
Griffin.
Strus finds Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Over Thompson. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The mid-range isn't a total no-go for Bridges. He can get that dialed in.
The pass to Carter. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 17.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now, here's Strus. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Houston.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Amen Thompson.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Tari Eason's checked in for Whitmore. Bryant comes in for Thompson. And it's Harper in for Jalen Green. Now here's Bryant. Passes to Carter. Houston moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harper. Atlanta with the rebound. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Griffin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His first, team second. At the line for 2, Griffin.
Two shot.
First one falls for him. Griffin hits them both. Here's Harper. Rebounded by Joe. Here's Atlanta. A 12-point game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play. He does it without fouling.
And here is Harper. So we see Houston taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.